You can do it. The Natural Health Program, we're testing for the Don today. I'm gonna give you a little side view. So we're gonna test for two exercises, the squat and the Don. The squat, we're gonna get started. Put your timers on and ready, go. So we're gonna start squatting. Say you could only do this big of a squat. Just 1 inch, that's fine. 2 inches, that's fine. You're recording how many repetitions you're doing. First, find how deep you can go. If you need a chair behind you, you could put a chair behind you and just sit like this and stand back up. Tap the chair every time, tap and back up. If you can go all the way down, that's how far you will sit down. Now that you've designated how deep you can squat, you're gonna time out how many you can do. You have your timer on already, you're squatting down, you're tightening your abdominals, you're tightening your total body, and you're counting your repetitions. Count as many repetitions as you can, and you're gonna do this exercise nonstop. So that means if you stop, then you're done. You wanna do this, you wanna feel the burn localized in the muscle that you're stretching, that you're working, which is your lower body, but you could feel this in your abdominals if you're doing it proper. You should feel it in your lower back if you're doing it properly. You may also feel it in those muscles if they're a weak link and they need to be strengthened. So you can see me just going through these reps. If you're doing it at a lower, slower pace like that, that's fine, but don't rest up here for 3 seconds every time. Squat and get back up and back down. Remember, you can do a shorter range of motion, but you're gonna count out how many reps you do of this 1 inch squat here, or 2 inch squat. Whatever you do is great. Count out the reps for a maximum amount and then record it. That was only 1:47. If you did it for that time, fantastic. Yet you will be able to do this exercise for 5 minutes nonstop, 10 minutes nonstop once you practice for 30 days. You could start your timer over when you do this exercise. So you're getting your hips up and your feet and hands are on the ground. You're looking between your thumbs with a straight back, and then you're gonna put your hips down and look up. So you're gonna see what's your range of motion. A little bend, 1 inch, or can you do the full 90-degree bend like that? Can you do a 90-degree bend, forehead, chin, chest to the ground? If you could, do this for as long as you can. As many repetitions as you can. If you can't do that, straight arms is perfect. If you can't do straight arms, I'm going to show you another alternative, but if you can do straight arms and bend your arms just 1 inch, see how many reps you can do like that. The most difficult one, pick, and keep on doing your reps. Okay, so you look up, pause for a slight second, look between your thumbs, pause for a slight second. These are the two most important motions. Either way, your arms are straight in this motion, and your arms are straight in this motion. You may bend, but they will end up straight in motion 2, or position 2, and then position 1. So diving in to position 2, and pulling the hips back up to position 1. Now, here's the alternative. If you're having trouble doing that, you could bring over a chair and a little further away from my set as I wanted, pardon me. You bring over a chair or you go against the wall and you're simply gonna put that chair down. If it's not sturdy, realize it could move quite a bit unless you push straight down. Hips up and then hips down, looking up. Hips up and hips down. When your hands are on a higher position, a surface that is higher than your feet, it'll make this exercise a lot easier, less resistance. You're gonna do this as many times as you could. You're gonna create a standard. You're gonna see how many you can do so that every day you can practice this, or every day that is called for it in the program, you're practicing this exercise to at very least this beginning standard, and then hopefully you get a little lower with your hands. And then you get to the point where after 7 to 11 days, you could put your hands on the ground and do this exercise as you saw me practice. Thank you so much Remember to document your testing. Remember to write down how many reps that you did for the exercise, how long it took, the emotion before and after. And write down the alternative of the exercise, full squat or full down, or if you did a 1-inch movement, or if your arms were straight the whole time during the down. Be sure to document that so you could see your amazing progression. You're doing great. Keep it up. Join me tomorrow, or just go to the next day if you want already. But for testing, if you did not get high scores, you may want to reserve yourself, practice your breathing, do some journaling, do some other things that you need for yourself. Go shop and get some nice fruits and vegetables. Drink some water. Drink more water. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day.